Bedtime Belly Buster? Yes, we're going to be talking about that. I am Dr. Grace Patterson, affectionately known as Dr. Grace in the Metro Detroit area, managing owner and founder of Bethesda Holistic Center. Everything new. We are talking about Bedtime Belly Buster on tonight. I am so excited about it. I don't know what to do. Hello, Dion. I am simultaneously broadcasting on Facebook Live, Instagram, and YouTube. So come on, invite, like, and share. I know we're coming to the end of the summer. Can you believe it? Next week is already going to be August the 20th. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness, where the time has gone. Hey Susan, thank you for joining on. Please like, invite, and share. Hey brother LeBaron Cole, my big brother Deacon. Hello. Everyone, please like, invite, and share. Hey Gwendolyn, thank you for joining on. It's that Ramono7979 on Instagram. Thank you for joining in. Please like, invite, and share. We're going to be talking about Bedtime Belly Buster on tonight. But I want to give a shout out to my spiritual parents, Apostle Wayne T. Jackson, Dr. Beverly Y. Jackson. I have to give a plug for the Yes Conference that's going to be August the 26th at Shane Park. We did this back to school event almost 10 years ago, and then we were like almost the first ones to do it in our area, in our region, to that capacity, to where we had, do you guys remember Tommy Ford from Martin? He was hosting at that time. God rest his soul. But I remember that was the best. Oh, that was so much fun. But again, this August 26th at Shane Park, Yes Summit for the youth is called Youth Empowerment Summit. You have to be there. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing at Medical Monday. We're going to be over the medical portion. Yes, we're going to be doing medical screening there. So we're going to be giving immunizations. We're going to be doing blood pressure screening. And for the first 100 parents that come, you know those health appraisals that you have to get done every year before you go to school. For the first 100 parents to come with their children, I am going to do the health appraisal myself. Yes, along with my team, of course. But we're also going to be doing immunizations. So, we need you to do a couple of things. So let's say, for instance, moms, you want to send, hey Tanisa, thank you for joining. Hey moms, you want to send, you want to have a break on Sunday, so you want to send your children with Auntie TT or somebody or a family member to go to the Youth Empowerment Summit, but you like, could you please give my baby their shots? So what you need to do is write your name. Whomever you is bringing your children permission to get my child immunized. So you can bring that letter. We also need a copy of your of a parent's ID. That is state mandate and required. So we are going to be giving immunizations along with health appraisers and blood pressure screenings for all ages there. And guess what? On August 26th at 3 p.m. at Shane Park, there's going to be a huge block party. Yes, a block party. So please come. We invite you to come out and enjoy. It's going to be giveaways. There's going to be food given away. For Garden Harvest is going to have a truck that's going to be giving away baskets of food. So guess what? If you're coming to get food, please make sure that you have something to carry it or put it in your car or whatever, so you can enjoy the festivities while you're there. Okay. So they're going to be giving away school supplies as they last. First come, first serve. So, and it's going to be a concert. Yes, Dietrich Haddon. We're going to have Isabel Davis, Criff, Canton Jones, Mr. Reed is going to be there. It's going to be off the chain. Do they say that anymore? Oh, let me see. Back in the 80s, we used to say sweet. What else did we used to say? It's going to be lit. Yes, you guys need to come out and enjoy the festivities and along with the medical screenings that we're going to be providing. So guess what? Great Faith Ministries International is partnering with Impact Network. Yes, this is going to be a phenomenal return to school event. So it's called the Yes Conference, August the 26th. Okay, so the block party is at 3, the concert is at 7. You got to get your tickets. You got to go online to get your tickets, or go to God's World or Ticketmaster to get your tickets, because you cannot enter the venue for the concert without a ticket, which will give you a wristband for entrance. So please, 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 this is going to be so much fun. So tell everybody that you know, like, share this video, invite people to come out. Hey, Linda, thank you for coming in. Hey, Tawana, thank you for coming in. Yes, and we're going to have dental services. I forgot to tell that. Thank you for Tawana for tuning in. We're going to have Tawana Knowles, which is called Tender Touch Dental Services, going to be out there also providing dental services, okay? So you guys need to come. You can get your teeth done, get your immunizations done, get for the first 100 parents with the health appraisals, and we will be able to do that and sign off on that to return to school. Yes, yes, yes. So please, August 26th, Sunday at Shane Park, like they used to say back in the day, be there or be square. But anyway, the topic of tonight that we're going to be talking about is going to be talking about bedtime belly busting, which is one of my favorite topics. For those of you who have been watching and monitoring me and looking at me, you know, I have almost lost 30 pounds. I thank God, to God be the glory on that, because it's been a slow progression. I've been changing my eating habits. I've been watching my activity and making sure I get enough sleep. Believe it or not, I have shed more pounds outside of the gym than when I was going to the gym. Figure that. That was because of me getting the proper rest that I need and eating the right things. So why is belly buster so important? Because your waist need to be a certain size. So most people say, well, Dr. Grace, what size should my waist be? Let me tell you what it should be. So let's say, for instance, if you're a 6-foot man or female, so that's 72 inches. Your waist size should be no more than 36 inches. Anything, so that's half your height in inches, that should be your waist circumference. Okay, that is very, very important, because anything above that will increase your risk of high blood pressure, increase the risk of high blood pressure, increase the risk of diabetes, increase the risk of sickness, infirmity, and diseases that you just don't want to have. How about that? So you want to make sure that your waist is half your height in inches. So let's say, for instance, somebody that's 5'6" or 5'7", a woman that's like 5'6", so that's 66 inches. So your waist should be no more than 33 inches. So what you should do is buy one of those measuring tapes, or when you go to the doctor, along with your vitals, what are vitals, where they do your blood pressure, they check your breathing, they check your pulse oxygenation, they should take your temperature. You should ask them, could you please measure my waist? That is part of your screening process. Hey, Sister Pastor Debbie, thank you for joining in. Hey, Sister Doris Eads, thank you for coming on. Like, invite, and share. Yes, okay. So anyway, we're talking about bedtime belly buster. The reason why this is so key and so important to me, because I do this and I have seen results in regards to me getting rid of that little pooch down here. We provide a product. It's called a belly buster bundle. If you go to the Facebook Live Medical Monday page, I put it in the ticket URL. There is a link that you can click on. You are worth $120. Yes, you are. We talked about you redirecting dollars for you to do something that's more health beneficial to you. So that means giving up that sugary drink or those potato chips that pop. All of that, just put that money in a jar or whatever the case may be. Instead of buying that stuff, bank your money and buy a product. Yes, that's going to be beneficial to you. And I love the bedtime belly buster because it works while you're sleeping. So you have to stay to the end of the program so I can tell you how to use it. Yes, yes, yes. But again, it is called a belly buster pack. So what you need to do is click on that link. I even put it on Facebook Live link. You need to put on that link. You can order your stuff. It's like I said, with shipping and handling, I think it's like $114 for the product, for the shipping to come to your door, about $120. But guess what? You are worth it, and you should do it, okay? Because it works while you're sleeping. So at the end of the program, I'm going to tell you how to use it. But we're going to talk about 20 effective tips to losing belly fat. One of the things that I always talk about on mostly every single Medical Monday show is that you need to hydrate. It is what it is. You need to drink water. Water is free. Okay, but it's very important that you drink the right amount of water. And those of you medical Monday followers, hey, Minister Tony, thank you for joining on. Well done on Instagram, thank you for joining on. We need you to understand something, and most of you already know. You drink 2.2, whatever your body weight is, divided by 2.2. That's how many ounces of water that you need to be drinking. We talk about alkaline versus regular water, when you should drink it, when you should not drink it. Alkaline water should be between meals. You should not drink alkaline water with your meals, because your stomach's supposed to be at a certain pH, which is a low pH, and alkaline water is a high pH. So if you drink alkaline water while you're eating, you're not getting proper digestion, and you're not killing the bacteria that is in your food, and you're not creating a good bacterial flora gut in your gut for digestion. So alkaline water should never be drank at the time that you're eating a meal. All right. So belly fat is more than a nuisance. It makes your clothes feel tight. It can be harmful in regards to your health. I talked about diabetes, heart disease. Health organizations use a BMI. We talked about what a BMI is. You can do anything basically online now. A BMI calculator is, you can put your weight and height in there, and it will tell you what your body mass index is. That is very, very important. Though losing fat from an area may be difficult to reduce, basically what they're saying, you shouldn't believe that you can target an area and losing weight. But I can say that you can target an area to lose inches, okay? But your body will lose overall weight, okay? So you can say that. So one of the things we talked about water, you also need to eat plenty of soluble fiber. And a lot of people are like, well, Dr. Grace, what is soluble fiber? So that is anything, it helps fight belly fat. So you need to increase fiber, and that includes flaxseed. They call this is sarrettini noodles, Brussels sprouts, avocados. Avocado is my favorite. Legumes and blackberries. Those are what they call soluble fiber. That keeps you regular. Okay, you should be having a bowel movement every day. Okay, we're taught in medical school that everybody's. Hey Jasmine, thank you for joining on. Hey Chantel, hey Tanisa, thank you for joining on. We're taught in medical school that everybody's bowel habits and pattern is different. It is true, because you created it uniquely, and your design, God created you uniquely. So there's no one like you. There's only one you. So your bowel habit, but no, you should be having a multiple bowel movements. Really, you should have a bowel movement every time you eat. So there's a combination of foods that your combination should always be a protein, a carb, and a good fat every time you eat. Let me say that again. Every time you eat should be a protein, good carb, and a good fat. Okay, a good carb is a complex carbohydrate, not a sugary or what we call sugary foods. Okay, or what we call simple sugars. Okay, those are going to cause your belly to get bigger, because simple sugars cause what we call a high insulin surge, which your body needs insulin to metabolize, or to get sugar in the cells to be utilized by the body like it should be. And so when you have a high insulin surge due to eating too many sugary drinks, your body, or foods, or whatever the case may be, your body says, okay, what am I going to do with this sugar? Your body is so smart and say, hey, I know what I can do with all this sugar. I can turn it into fat. So that's why you get what we call truncal obesity. You can be skinny fat. I know some people that are tall, lean, and slim, but they have a gut, or they're not toned. They don't have the muscle mass that they should. Okay, so sun's out, guns out. That's what we say at the gym. So, but anyway, you got to make sure that you eat plenty of soluble fiber. Avoid foods that contains trans fat. What is trans fat? Anything at room temperature that is a solid. You guys remember back in the day when Mama used to cook that fried chicken with this Crisco, and that Crisco would, and when she done, she poured it in that can or poured it in that jar, and then it solidifies as it cools down. That is a trans fat. You do not want to ingest that. Where do you find trans fats? Again, like I said, in certain vegetable oils. I don't even think they even sell those anymore. I can't remember the last time I saw a Crisco can, but maybe I haven't been looking for it. Maybe they still do. I don't know. But also trans fats are found out in certain meats, primarily bacon where you pour out the oil when it, the grease or whatever. It solidifies at room temperature. I used to love bacon. I still love bacon, but I haven't eaten bacon in a while. Okay, so I've been doing pretty well, and I'm pretty proud of myself by giving up the pork. Okay, so I tell my patients that you need to avoid what? Salt, pop, and pork. Okay, so if I am telling my patients to do the same, to do that, I need to be an example and do it first. So you need to avoid trans fats, because trans fat, think about it, it solidifies at room airs. What is it doing to your blood, the lining of your blood vessels? Remember I told you your blood vessels in your body are like pipes. So if you are eating a whole bunch of trans fats, which is nothing but grease, you're blocking up your arteries, arteries to the heart, arteries to the kidneys, arteries to the eyes, lower extremities, which is not very, very good for those of you who are under the sound of my voice that may have a diagnosis of cardiac disease, a diagnosis of hypertension, or a diagnosis of diabetes, or all three. You need to stay away from all trans fats and fried foods. It should be a no-brainer. I'm not eating that, because what winds up happening, we are trained as doctors that high blood pressure is a vasoconstriction disease, but believe it or not, it is a autoimmune what we call inflammatory disease. So when you have all that inflammation in your walls, and inflammation walls of your blood vessels, that is, and inflammation throughout your body, when that grease goes through, that grease sticks to that inflamed wall, right? And once that grease sticks to that inflamed wall, then it gets hard, then it becomes a plaque, and then the vessel gets narrow, and then the pressure to get through goes high. You hear what I'm saying? It all goes together, and then sometimes those plaques break away and they go places where you don't want them to go, like the brain, which causes a stroke, to the heart, which causes a heart disease, or go to the kidneys, which damage the kidneys and causes renal disease, or people winding up on dialysis. I know I'm talking real fast because I got so much information I got to get through before the night is out. So you guys remember the belly buster I told you about? I put a link on Facebook Live in the ticket URL section where you can click on. You gotta get your belly buster, bedtime belly buster. You can bust belly fat while you sleep. I am a testament to that. I have seen it. I have a smooth, flat tummy now. Woo! By doing what I'm trying to get you guys to do. Proof is in the pudding. You hear what I'm saying? You can burn belly fat while you're sleeping. Hey, Quiet Storm, thank you for joining in. Please like, invite, and share as you guys come on. We want this information to go out into all social media world. Yes, we do. Okay, so another thing you need to avoid is don't drink too much alcohol. If you have a goal, or you have a special occasion or event coming up, like a wedding or a class reunion or something like that, and being a Christian, you know, they tell you do not be drunk with wine. Okay, they say don't get drunk. Wine is good for the body, but if you're someone under the sound of my voice that have an issue with drinking, just leave all alcohol alone. That's all I'm saying, okay? But at the same time, if you have a goal that you want to reach and you want to get that belly flat for that special occasion, cut out the alcohol. No wine, no liquor, no nothing until that event. Maybe have a glass of wine at the event or whatever. But the thing is, if you want to really bust that belly fat, please, no alcohol whatsoever, okay? Let me see here. Eat a high protein diet. The belly buster, the bedtime belly buster, consists of a protein, okay? So it will help you burn that visceral bad fat in the belly area. So you do have to do a high protein diet. I am not talking about a ketogenic diet or anything like that. I'm just saying making a food choices in your life. Remember, every time you eat, you should have 3 things: a good protein, a lean protein, a good complex carb, and a good oil. Those 3 every time you eat should be in some type of form. I use isogenic products. because not only I think they're healthy for me, they're good for me, but I also share them with my patients, people that do the concierge services, because especially me, I'm just going to talk about me right now, being a doctor and the type of schedule that I keep and going from house to house and the things that I do, and especially during the summer months. I don't keep a cooler in my car. Maybe I should. I don't know. But Isagenix works for me. I can put water in it, shake it up, and drink, and it's a complete meal. They even have bars and stuff like that. But the Belly Buster is the bomb. I'm here to tell you it works. And I'm going to tell you how to use it when you stay to the end of this broadcast. And you need to click on that link and buy you some. Yes. If I can get on here and talk to it for an hour and give you the wealth of knowledge that I have paid for, MD, that my MD degree, you are worth $120 to bust that belly fat so you can be the best you that you can be, not only health wise, but also look good. So your clothes can fit right and look good, okay? All right. Reduce your stress levels. I've talked about this before. I have done a whole talk on stress. Because when a person is under a high amount of stress, you release what we call cortisol. Stress may not always be worrying about something, bills or anything like that. There is also called stress-induced workout. You can work out too much to where your cortisol levels can be too high, to where you secrete cortisol too much, and you might not be getting enough sleep at night. So when you're up, not getting enough sleep, remember, the less you sleep, the more you eat. So those cortisol levels go up. So when a person does eat, it takes that food that you eat and store it as fat. So you need to keep your stress, you need to be cool. Yes, regardless of what is going on in your life. That's why he says that when he gets beauty for ashes and a garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, okay? So you need to get your praise on, your shout on, your prayer on to keep you cool, calm, and collected at all times. It ain't even all about that. You hear what I'm saying? It's about how you perceive a situation. If you look at a situation from a negative perspective, you're going to have stress. If you look at any situation that happens in your life, that all things are working together for your good, even though it may not be a positive situation at that moment in time, guess what? Those stress levels, the cortisol levels stay low, therefore keeping that belly fat down. Yes, so reduce your stress level by changing how you think and how you perceive things, all right? And don't let people get on your nerves. People only can do to you what you allow, all right? So don't eat a lot of sugary foods. I said that earlier. Sugary foods is high sugar. All you got to do is read labels. I'm an avid label reader. Okay, I got a little secret for y'all. I am, about reading, how people do this and stuff like that. I know when I start having to adjust my papers and stuff, I know I need to supplement my eyes. So when that happens to me, is a certain group of supplements that I use to build my eyes up so I won't have to do that. Now, sometimes the labels are so small on the bottles and stuff like that. I have a secret for you. Just take a picture of your camera with your phone and just blow it up. But anyway, but I can tell when I need to supplement my eyes when I do that. I haven't worn glasses in over. When I started medical school, that's when my eyes really became really blessed. I used to have those Coke bottle glasses for all the reading and seeing blackboards and stuff like that. So I decided to have LASIK surgery, maybe about 10 years ago. And the doctor that did my surgery told me when I turn a certain age that I'm gonna probably have to wear glasses for reading, but the devil is a lie, because what I do when I know I have to adjust what I do, I know I need to supplement my eyes. So if you guys want to know what that supplement is, I need to do a broadcast on that, right? I'll do some teaching on that, or you can inbox me and I can tell you what products that you can get from our company. Again, I'm Dr. Grace Patterson, managing over of Bethesda Holistic Center. If you want to get in touch with us, our telephone number is 248-356-1111, 248-356-1111. We're located in Southfield, Michigan. Yes, we are. Our website is www.bw-center.com. That's www.b as Bethesda, W like whole, or west, center.com. That's our web address. And our product, we have a product link there. Also, if you want me to come and talk or speak to a group or anything like that, well, you can click on engagements and book me. How about that? Okay, another thing that you need to do to burn the belly fat is do exercise and do aerobic cardio. Again, you got to make sure it's the right amount. 30 minutes a day should be enough. It doesn't have to be all at one time. I've explained that to you guys before. You don't want to go put your body in a workout stress state where you're releasing cortisol levels, which increases belly fat, okay? So you don't want to do that. That's very, very important. Hey, Jay, thank you for joining on. Hey, Cheryl Campbell. Hey, Renita, thank you for joining on. Hey, Carl, it looked like you didn't have a problem getting on today. Hey, Keisha. Hey, thank you for joining in. And Cheryl Dunlap, thank you for joining in. Please like, invite, and share as you come on. Please do that. Cut back on carbs, especially refined sugars. That's the same thing as saying don't eat sugary stuff. So you need to cut back on refined sugars. If you like bread, it has to be whole grain bread. I talked about that. There is a play on words: wheat bread versus whole wheat bread. All bread is made from wheat. Wheat bread is nothing but white bread dyed brown. Whole wheat bread has all the grains. You take 2 loaves in your hand while you're in the grocery store and feel the weight, feel the difference. I have found out that I have to do gluten-free almost everything, even my breads when I decide to eat bread, because if I don't do gluten-free, it irritates me. It just does. So I can't do that gluten. So God didn't create it and design us for gluten anyway, but that's a whole nother story. Hey, Virginia Coleman, thank you for joining. Hey, Larry Smith, thank you for joining on. Please like, bot, and share. Hey, Crawley, Ebony, and yup, it's Mona. Thank you. Quiet Storm, we thank you for joining on. Please like, invite, and share. Okay, replace some of your cooking fats with coconut oil. I love coconut oil. Coconut oil is a natural, what we call a middle chain fatty acid, or MCT oil. It burns belly fat, okay? And it's the product that we're recommending tonight, which is the Bedtime Belly Buster. Remember, I told you I put the link on Facebook Live. I also I will post it on YouTube. You click on that link, and there's a combination of products. It is a high protein shake. There is what we call a sleep aid, which is made with melatonin. There's greens, and there's a fruits that you would take for your belly buster. So, and you got to stay to the end, so I can tell you how to use it, okay? But in order for you to use it, you got to buy it. So could you please click on that link and place your order so it can come to you. It comes to you once you place your order. It gets to you with about in 2 days at the least, and then you can start working on your belly while you're sleeping, all right? Perform resistance training, lift weights. Of course, you need to go lift weights because muscle weighs more than fat, and muscle burns more fat. Fat can't burn fat. So you have to build up muscle mass in order for you to be able to burn the fat, okay? So it is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow, if it's God's will, plan, and purpose, if I don't stay up too late tonight doing some work, I plan to be at the gym 6 a.m. at the barbell class, lifting some iron. Yes, lifting weights is one of my favorite classes. Strength training is very, very important, especially when you get younger and younger. You got to make sure you keep your muscle mass, ladies, men too, because it keeps your bones strong, keep you healthy, keep you moving, and keeps that visceral fat, that bad fat from being on you. Hey, Gwendolyn Snow, thank you for joining on. We're talking about the Bedtime Belly Buster tonight. Crawley, what is that? Crawley, Ebony, thank you. Crawl, Ebony, thank you for joining on. We appreciate you joining on. So weight training is very, very important. You may not always have to lift heavy. There's been studies out there that says that, you know, men like to do heavy because they like to show off a little bit, but there have been studies done that you can use smaller amounts of weight, increase your repetition. It's just as effective as going heavy. Sometimes I do like to go heavy though. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I just thank God for it. Not only that, this belly buster is not only good for belly fat, it's also good for back fat. How about that? I'm a testament to that because I was getting some little rolls back here, but since I've been doing my belly buster, guess what? Those rolls are almost gone, and I'm so excited about that. Avoid sugar sweetened beverages. So that's your pop. You shouldn't be drinking it anyway. Your sweet teas, your fruit juices, your orange juices. Hey, Virginia Coma, thank you for joining on. How many pounds? What do you mean, how many pounds? Tell me what your question is, and I can get to that. Thank you, Maria. I'm so excited about this product. You guys got to get some. You got to get it. I mean, you got to get it. Wanda Merriweather, thank you for joining on. You have to get it because it does work, because I've used it and I've seen results. So I'm shouting from the rooftops. Yes. To train with. This is what I tell everybody to do. You need to know, especially if you don't have a professional trainer, and you go to the gym, what you need to do is use the weight machines. And this is what I used to have a trainer. And so what I did when I learned from my trainer, whatever I learned from my trainer, I carried on my personal time later. Or you can go to a class. So what you need to do is when you go and use the weights, what you do, you set it to the highest one to where you can't push it. Okay, and you need to take it 5 to 10 pounds less than that. Okay, and what you need to do, there's a thing in weights which is very, very key. Failure in weight training is a good thing. What is failure? It means that you've done so many reps to where you can't do them anymore. Most oftentimes, when I first started training or working out about 10 years ago, it was about doing sets and reps. Now there's been scientific, what they call HIIT classes, that what they cause a metabolic burn. You do so many reps, how many that you can do in a minute time, within 60 seconds. So that was what we call a metabolic burn. So after you do those type of what we call hit it, quit it, metabolic burns, after you working out, you still in that metabolic state where you're burning fat even when you're not working out. I need to teach a class on that, I think, for even personal trainers, and even doctors under the sound of my voice, for if you want to teach your patients or personal trainers that are out there, if you want, from a doctor's perspective, on how to explain it to your clients or whatever the case may be, I'm available for that as well. All right. Get plenty of restful sleep. I've talked about this. I've done a whole hour show on the importance of sleeping, how to sleep, what time to go to sleep, the temperature your room should be, no electronics 30 minutes before you go to sleep. It could be completely dark in your room. I talked about all of that. It's very, very important that you understand sleep is very, very important. You can eat right, you can exercise, you can do all that kind of stuff, but if you're not getting enough sleep, it is very challenging for a person to shed or release the weight, to have the weight wellness that they need without the proper amount of sleep. Remember, the less you sleep, the more you eat, because you put your body in a stress mode, which those cortisols, with those hormones, what makes you feel hungry. And so you're eating at the wrong times. You're eating late or eating the wrong things or craving sugars or craving carbs. Bad carbs. All carbs are not created equal, and all carbs are not bad carbs. So again, sleeping is very, very important. And in that belly buster, bedtime belly buster, there is a natural sleep aid that is in in the whole kit. Okay, so remember, stay to the end so I can tell you how to use it. All right. Again, I'm Dr. Grace Patterson, managing owner of Bethesda Holistic Center. Everything new in Southfield, Michigan. Telephone number is 248-356-1111. That's 248-356-1111. And our website is www.bw-center.com. Yes, it is. That's www.bw-center.com. That's our website. There's a product button. You can click that product button and see all the products that we have available. Again, there is an engagement button. If you need to book me for training, teaching, or whatever the case may be, I'm available for that as well. Hey, Nicole, thank you for joining on. Please like, invite, and share. Please do that for me, please. Hey, Lisa Drew, thank you for joining on. Please like, invite, and share as you guys come on. It's very, very important that you do that. Okay, track your food intake and exercise, or keeping your body moving. You got to make sure that you eat right. And we talked about that. Most people that have weight challenges are not weight well, I call it. They skip breakfast. It's called breakfast for a reason. Break fast. You're breaking a fast. So if you don't break that fast in the morning, your body still think it's fasting. So when you do decide to eat, your body is self-preserving. It's like, okay, the metabolism is slow now, so it says since you didn't break the fast this morning, whatever you're going to put into me now, I'm going to store it as fat. So you need to make sure you break that fast. I'm not saying you got to get all the pots and pans out and do this big elaborate breakfast, gourmet breakfast, or anything like that. You still got to make sure that you break the fast. One of the things I want to talk about right here about hydration. Hydration is very key first thing in the morning. So this is what I do. I have my alkaline water and regular water on my nightstand. So when I after my prayer, when I put my feet on the floor, or after my prayer and meditation, or whatever the case may be, I drink warm water, room temperature water, because hydration, my belly is empty, my body can absorb it right then and there. Then I wait 45 minutes before I break my fast after that. That is very, very important. Unless I'm going to the gym, for me, myself personally, this is for me because I have done my own health mapping and understand what Dr. Grace needs. So what I do in the morning, most often time, I do what I call a fasting workout in the morning, be it weight training, cardio, or whatever. Then after I work out, then I immediately do protein 30 to 45 minutes after my workout. That is very, very important for me because I have done an assessment on me and I know that's what I need. That may not be for you, so that's why you need to get in touch with me so I can tell you what you need to do for you. But in the meantime, you are going to click on that link and get that Bedtime Belly Buster because I know it works. All right. So eat fatty fish every week. If you can't eat fatty fish, if you're someone under the sound of my voice that have a fish allergy, flaxseed, your omega-3s, your DHEAs or your DHAs are good. So the fatty fish that they tell you that you need to include salmon, herring, sardines, mackerel, and anchovies. Yeah. But anyway, either you can't eat them or don't like to eat them, but there are some other things that you can do. But those omega-fat 3s along with the MCTs, which is the middle chain fatty acids, those will definitely burn that visceral fat. Stop drinking fruit juice. I already talked about that. We talked about adding apple cider. We talked about apple cider vinegars. There is also called a natural accelerator that I highly recommend the Isogenics has. That's part of our product. It has curcumin in it and some other combinations in there. So a lot of people can't stand the taste of the apple cider, but apple cider, I prefer the natural accelerator in lieu of that, but it helps burn visceral fat, burn fat. Hey, Mr. Mr. Melbaduca, thank you for joining in on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining in. We appreciate you. But you also, in regards, a lot of people ask me how much apple cider vinegar should I do it and how long should I do it. So let me tell you this. In a 12-week controlled study in obese men who took 1 tablespoon or 15 mLs of apple cider vinegar per day lost half an inch, 1.4 centimeters of their waist in 12 weeks. So that's a tablespoon for 12 weeks. What is 12 weeks? 12 weeks is what? 3 months. So you can't drink too much of it. You can dilute it. You can make it. You got to make sure you dilute it because you don't want to mess up your teeth enamel, and you don't want to mess up the pH in your body. So you can do a couple of things. You can make salad dressing with it, a whole lot of things. But if you can tolerate that tablespoon a day, just go ahead and knock it out. Okay. Eat probiotic foods and take probiotics basically that's telling you to keep yourself regular. And a lot of people say shown to reduce belly fat includes lactobacillus family, such as Lactobacillus burmictorum and Lactobacillus ambivalmoris, and especially Lactobacillus gasseri, right? Oh my goodness. But anyway, basically take a probiotic, all right? Anything that you do health wise that's in a natural form, please make a list of it and keep it. Make sure you, when you go see your doctor, to say, hey, Dr. So and so, this is something that I'm taking outside of what you're giving me or what we're doing. I just want you to know this is what I'm doing, and I'm having it on file, so you can have it on file. Also, try intermittent fasting. I've talked about this over and over and over and over again for spiritual reasons and health reasons. You do need to do an intermittent fast, okay? We were not created and designed to have boatloads of food in our house. Or just think about it. Remember, I talk about this all the time. Centuries ago, people lived to be 700, 600, 800, 900 years old, like Methuselah. But when they traveled, they walked everywhere. You know, everything to our convenience is not to our benefit. They walked everywhere. Their food was fresh. They walked to a tree and ate, or they went to the garden to eat. If they ate meat, they slaughtered it right then and they cooked it and ate it right then. It didn't go through the processes that we go through today, right? So those are not beneficial to us. So when they traveled or walked and had to go somewhere, they could only eat what they could carry. So it may be a day or 2, 3 days before they would eat again, but they would keep going, keep walking, or whatever the case may be. We were not created and designed to eat the way that we do all the time, and that's not. You got to give your body a rest, right? I mean, we rest from everything else, so you need to give your digestive system a rest, okay? And that way, when you give your digestive system a rest, it resets everything, and then not only that, it gets you in tune spiritually, first and foremost, okay? So one popular method involves 24-hour fast once or twice a week. Another consists of fasting every day for 16 hours and eating all the food within an 8-hour period. So there's different ways that you can do it. A lot of people say, well, I take medication, I can't fast. Okay, yes, you can. So I can get with you and come up with a creative way for you to fast based upon your medication, whatever your dosing may be, because it may be a once a day dosing, twice a day dosing. Yes, you can fast if you take medication. If you eat right and fast right, you might be able to come off that medication. How about that? Drink green tea. Love green tea. Yes, drink green tea. Green tea is what they call an antioxidant. What they call EGCG, both which appear appear to boost metabolism and, believe it or not only burn belly fat, but it has a natural appetite suppressant property to it. So green tea every day, it will not hurt you. I prefer non-caffeinated green tea for people that have issues with blood pressure. Try to get the non-caffeinated green tea if at all possible. Change your lifestyle and combine different methods. Believe it or not, your body is so smart. After you start doing something for such a long time, your body gets used to it, acclimated to it, and then it may stop working. So sometimes you need to give your body a rest for something that you use, especially working out. You can't keep doing the same exercise regimen over and over and over again and expecting, different results. That's the definition of insanity, right? Keep on doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. You have to switch it up. You have to change it up. You might have to do cardio, weight training, but you have to mix it up. Stretching. You definitely have to get your stretching in there. But anyway, you have to mix it up to keep your body guessing, so your body will always be adapting and changing and getting better all the time, okay? It is 8:44. So now let's talk about the belly buster right quick. I put the link on Facebook Live. Please like, invite, and share. This works while you're sleeping. I am a testament to that. Okay, I have to pull out my beginning, middle, and end. I have to pull my clothes out that I try to take the pictures in the same clothes so you can see my change or what has been happening. But I'm so excited about this bedtime belly buster. I don't know what to do. So what it is, guys, it is a protein that you take at nighttime before you go to bed, and and there is a sleep aid that goes along with it, which is melatonin, which you spray in your mouth so you can get a good sound sleep. Because when you get a good sound sleep, you are you're burning things that don't need to be there. Not only is it good for your belly, but it's good for your brain. Remember, I did a talk on that. Believe it or not, the same, listen to this. This is deep, and I've said this in a topic before. Um, but there are the same neurons that's in your brain can be found in your gut. Let me say that again. You know how they say, I could just feel it in my gut. It's just a gut feeling, or whatever the case may be. The same neurons that's in the brain can be found in your gut. Yes, it is. So when you're sleeping, and there has been scientific studies. I talked about this about brain disease. I've talked about Alzheimer's disease and all that other kind of stuff. If a person is not getting the right amount of sleep, they cannot burn the protein that has been known to contribute to Alzheimer's disease if they don't get the right amount of sleep. I also went to a woman's conference, and I Miss Tawana Knowles was talking about, because she's going to be doing the dental services at the Yes Conference, and she was talking about there has been scientific studies that have been proven that mouth bacteria that's found in the mouth has been found in the brain of Alzheimer's disease. So it's very, very important that you take good care of your oral hygiene as well. So, but anyway, to make a long story short, the bacteria that contributes to that protein production on the brain, when you're sleeping and get the right amount of sleep, the right amount of sleep helps burn out that protein that contributes to Alzheimer's disease. So let's talk about the bedtime belly buster. Okay, it's called a bedtime belly buster bundle. Like I said, it's only about 120 bucks, including shipping. It comes directly to you, and this is what it helps. It helps you sleep better, to burn fat, and also to burn that protein in the brain that I was telling you about. It boosts your metabolic rate. Yes, you will have this slow metabolic burn while you're sleeping that will carry throughout the day. Okay, and it satisfies late night cravings. Okay, you're gonna be sleeping so good that you ain't gonna be getting up trying to go to the refrigerator anyway. So it has whey protein. For those of you that are in the sound of my voice, if you are lactose intolerant, there is a plant-based form as well. So you have that option, okay? And the sleep support, which is called sleep support renewal, which is melatonin. Melatonin, the best melatonin is the oral form, the liquid form, which is absorbed in the mouth. There is melatonin capsules, there's melatonin tablets, which you swallow and has to be digested in the gut and then goes to the bloodstream and to the body, which people say it doesn't work because it has to go through that whole process. So if you use the melatonin spray, it is immediately absorbed into the bloodstream through the saliva or through the mucous membranes of the mouth. The second product, so you're getting four products now for the bedtime belly busters for 120 bucks. So that's only like 30 bucks a product. Okay. I mean, right? 120, yeah. So and the greens I really, really love. The greens are basically vegetables, but it's in a powder form, and you put that in your powder. And then there's fruits that come together that you put in there. So you're getting your greens, your fruits, and your whey protein or your plant-based protein. You do it 30 minutes before you go to sleep, a scoop of everything, and you spray it, and you just down it and go to sleep, and spray it in your mouth and go to bed. And it burns, again, belly fat. It boosts your metabolism, you burn fat, you sleep better, and it keeps those late night cravings from happening. Okay, so step number one, you add 4 to 5 ounces of water to an ice blender or a shaker cup, And then number two, you add a scoop of isopro, just a scoop, and one serving of isofruits or isogreens, either one or both of them. I prefer one or the other. I like the greens better. Because I'm a fruit eater during the day. So, and then you put in your blender or your shaker for 30 to 60 seconds and add ice cubes if preferred. And then you enjoy your high protein, nutrient dense drinks 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. I try to do like 30 minutes before. And then I use the, sometimes I use the spray, sometimes I don't. Believe it or not, that the protein for me, it's me the satiety or the sleepiness that I need. So please go to click on that link on Facebook Live in the ticket URL. Click that. Please get this belly buster. I am telling you that it works. Okay, it really works. You will see a difference in your sleeping. You will see a difference in your weight. You will see a difference in your workout. You will see a difference in your overall well-being. We can't say anything that will prevent, diagnose, or treat, but I'm telling you, it will burn this belly fat. I can tell you that. This I do know. So I have to go shopping, guys. Some of my pants are fitting too big. My jeans. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm just going to have to go on a shopping. It's nothing like meeting your goal and being able to shop. So believe it or not, you are worth every cent. You need to do this. We talked about this before. There is more what? There are more liquor stores than there are grocery stores. Liquor stores is a $54 billion a year industry. So you cannot tell me that the money is not there for people to have a healthy lifestyle. If you people can spend $54 billion a year to have a bad health, be it from alcohol, potato chips, pop, candy, anything that you can find in a liquor store that is not healthy for you, and you $120 for you to invest in your health for yourself, to burn that belly fat so you can be the best you that you can be, so your clothes can fit nice, so you can feel good and you look good. You deserve it. So please go to www.bw-center.com, which is our website, or click on that link, the URL link that is on our Medical Monday page. Click that link. Get the product. See how you like it. It will work. Okay? I'm letting you know it works. Okay? You don't have to do anything but the belly buster at nighttime. I promise you, you will see a difference if you would just try it. I promise you, you will see a difference. But again, you can't just be going eating McDonald's, Burger King, or all these other fast foods out there, eating all the potato chips, cookies, candy, and pop, and then do the belly buster at night. No, that's not what we're talking about. It has to be an overall thing that you do in conjunction than what you're doing. Let me tell you this. For those of you who don't like working out, let's just say this. Just try the belly buster and see what you will see as far as you losing that girth, that poochie thing that's down here. Okay, I really highly recommend that you guys do that. So please go ahead to www.bw-center.com, click on the product link, or go to the Facebook Medical Monday Facebook event page. Click where the ticket is for the URL. That's the link. It will take you directly to the Bedtime Belly Buster. You are worth it. You deserve it. You need to be the best you that you can be. Aren't you tired of being sluggish and run down? Aren't you tired of wearing these big old shirts that, make you look like you hiding something? Okay? Aren't you tired of that? And here I am, come every Monday, except for the last Monday because I was off. But mostly every Monday, I give you a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of information on what you need to do to be the best you that you can be. You deserve it. I come on here because I believe in you. I come on here because I want the best for you. But I can't be the only one that wants the best for you. You got to want it for you too. So please click on that URL, ticket link, a ticket on Medical Monday, and the ticket URL. Click on that. Buy the Bedtime Belly Buster. Try it. See how you like it. See the results. You are going to see results, okay? All right? And then what I want you to do is actually measure yourself. I want you to take pictures of yourself before and after. I challenge you. There will be a challenge. Yes, let's do a bedtime belly buster challenge. I'm challenging you to do it for at least. I'm not. How about this? You know, a lot of people say, well, you can change anything in 21 days, right? So let's just do a 21-day challenge. I challenge you to do it for 21 days. Just 21 days. Do it for 21 days. All right? Just you can do it every night. Just every night for 21 days and you will see a change. But you have to put forth the effort to say, yes, this is something that I want to do for me and I'm going to do it now. So I appreciate you guys tuning in for Medical Monday. I just want to say thank you so much. I enjoy being on here. Remember, a shout out to Great Faith Ministry International and Impact Network for the Yes Conference on August 26th. Yes, at Shane Park. I, with our team, our medical team, are going to be there doing health screening. Detroit Health Department, shout out to Detroit Health Department. They're coming down to do immunizations. So again, if moms, you want to take a break and want to send your children down with your older children or with a neighbor or family or friend, write a letter with a copy of your ID, giving them permission to get your children immunized. They will honor that. For the first 100 that come with a health appraisal, you know how you get those little things that you have to print out or, fill out. I myself will be doing those health appraisals for the first 100 students that need those health appraisals for cheerleading, for sports, or just to get in school. The first 100 we're going to do at the Yes Conference, which will be this August 26th at Shane Park. They're going to be giving away food. For Garden Harvest is going to pull up a semi truck. You hear me? A semi truck, and they're going to be giving away food. So make sure you get there in time enough to get your food, put it in your car or whatever, so you can enjoy the festivities. At 3 o'clock, it's going to be a block party. Yes, it's going to be a block party for the youth. Yes, it's going to be off the chain. You got to come. You got to come. It's going to be so exciting. They're going to be giving away school supplies as they last, okay? And then at 6 o'clock, you got to get your tickets. Your tickets are online for the Yes Conference at God's World and at Ticketmaster. You got to get a ticket because there's a concert at 6 o'clock with Dietrich Haddon, with Isabel Davis, with Jay Reed, Canton Jones, and what is his name? And with Griff. Okay, so you guys have to have your ticket because after the block party, then you're going to go into the venue for the concert. But you have to have a ticket. So once you get your ticket, you're going to get a wristband. If you don't have a ticket, you don't have a wristband, they said that you're going to be listening to the echo. So please, we would love to see. It is open to the public. The block party is free. Anyone can come. The health screening is free. You don't have to pay for anything. The food is free. That from Forgotten Harvest that they're giving is free. There's going to be vendors. Come out, have a good time. This is a back to school event. So, and then not only that, Apostle Wayne T. Jackson, Dr. Beverly Y. Jackson, pray for the children for safety for when they return to school. So we want you to be there. Be there. Be there. All right. So the youth is called Yes Youth Empowerment Summit. It's going to be August the 26th, Sunday at Shane Park. Please get there, and I am so excited about it. I don't know what to do. So please do that. And I'm really excited about your belly being busted too. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. So please follow what we talked about tonight. Share this video. Share it, because we need to be the best people that we can be, because we are so many things to so many people. So I am a doctor, I am a mom, I'm a G-ma, a grandma, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister. I mean, I have to be the best that I can be so I can be the best for you. So, and I want you to be the best you can be for the people that love you, that you give to. So I'm giving from my heart to you, and giving you my secrets, because I can be just busting my belly and not telling y'all nothing. And y'all looking like, oh, what is she doing? I'd be like, girl, if you only knew. But I'm on here telling you. So I'm on here telling you, so it's nothing to it but to do it. So please go to Facebook event page for tonight. Go under the ticket URL, click on that, get that bedtime belly buster, get it. Yes, and I'm going to post it. You click on the link, order it, and take it. 21-day challenge so we can see a smaller belly. Bust that belly while you sleep. Now that's deep. You can bust that belly while you sleep. Come on now. That is, it can't get no easier than that. So thank you so much for tuning in. It is 8:59. I appreciate you guys tuning in for Medical Monday on tonight. I am so excited. Can't you tell? Hopefully I can calm down a little bit because I need to get to bed so I can be in the gym in the morning. So it's really been a hype time with you guys tonight. I am so excited. So don't forget about clicking in, getting your belly buster, and please let people know about the Yes Conference at August 26th at Shane Park. Partnering with Great Faith Ministry International and Impact Network and Detroit Health Department and Medical Monday, Dr. Grace and the whole Great Faith family and everyone. We're going to be there loving on the community. So for those of you who say, we as a people and as the body, we have given to the community. We always give to the community, but to this large scale is phenomenal. And I just want to give a shout out to Apostle Wayne T. Jackson, Dr. Beverly White Jackson, being obedient to the Lord and doing this for our community and for our youth, for our city. Yes, for our city. Yes. So thank you so much for tuning in to Medical Monday. Next week, same time, please tune in for Medical Monday. Message me if you have that. This was a special request for this belly buster tonight. Someone asked me to do this belly buster again, so I did it. So